I heard this fucked up song where this when they had this lyric that made me laugh. It said, "I'll beat a like I'm Batman."
I don't get it.
Like he'll beat someone's ever living ass, like he's Batman.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of what I can. I mean, maybe he means like the game's Batman or Batman v Superman. Because other than that, I don't really have like a like Batman's really like whooping people vibe.
What do you mean? Like fucking Batman's fucking whooping on everyone. Like you're
I
just
don't know. Like he doesn't seem that fucking violent compared to other people. Like Batman is fairly restrained. Like if you're gonna make a weird comics reference, like couldn't you pick someone who actually like fucking murders people with their bare hands or something?
I don't know. I think you're being kind of like weird. We've joked for years about Batman beating the shit out, like, and like, you know,
Yeah,
not as much as
joking, not
Terminator.
like that it's real.
No, we've seen multiple times where he's like, yeah, like you don't want to fucking be alive after that shit. Like, I'm not saying it's the greatest lyric in the world. I'm just saying it made me laugh. And like, I don't think it's not apt. Considering today's, it's like a new generation rapper too. You do have to take that into consideration. Like he's pretty much only seen fucking Murderface with his bare hands Batman, the Batman trailer. He's like, you know, he's fucking whooping on that motherfucker. Like way excessively. We both commented as such. Like
I
something
guess to
about that
me, I
shit. Like,
just don't think of Batman as a real whooper.
well, I mean, it is an interesting discussion. Outside of the rap lyric, like, you know, fine, that shit's whack. It's just like Batman is like, what is a whooper to you? Like, as in like someone with prowess, someone who, or outside of prowess, it's more just like he goes the extra fucking length to fuck someone up, like really whoop their ass. Would you say? Because prowess has definitely got it. His fucking master martial
Yeah,
artist of like all disciplines, that we can agree on. But like, does he fuck shit up? Another interesting thing about it to me is that like, does he fuck shit up? But like, there's other people who fuck shit up more, so it seems like he doesn't fuck shit up that much. Maybe.
I guess maybe that's my thing because like Batman's always getting fucked up in physical fights.
That is that is kind of true, I guess.
Well, I mean, like it's not like Batman is fucking indomitable in physical combat. Like he's always getting fucking hit up and like shit. I don't have a problem with that, but I mean, he's not like fucking just like goes in and fucking whoops people and walks out unscathed. Batman routinely gets fucking beat up.
Like beat up?
I just mean I've
No, I
seen
really couldn't
Batman
tell if
like
you were saying like beat up or.
no, just like beat up. Like I've seen Batman get his shit fucked up like a lot. The only person I've seen get more fucked up than fucking Batman is probably Spider-Man if we're talking about A-list fucking heroes. Spider-Man is routinely getting a fucking ever-living piss fucking beat out of him. Like his shit is always fucking ragged almost.
That's very interesting, actually, because yeah, I actually have more imagery of Batman like fucked up and like winded and like just beaten up. I mean, because he does fuck people up henchman
He does. I'm
wise.
not saying yeah,
I'm
that's I'm
talking
not
henchman
saying
wise. Yeah.
yeah, I'm not saying like Batman doesn't fucking beat people like he does. But I mean, it'd be like, would you rather say like, yeah, I'm the boxer who gets beat up and beats people up, or like I'm like some kind of Mike Tyson motherfucker in his prime, where I just fucking beat the shit out of anyone, and I'm like basically not getting fucking touched.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing. I'm just saying, like, why not choose the epitome or someone
Yeah.
that's like very like known for, you know, pugilist action.
I guess to me it's just like he's obviously not like a fucking fan. So like he's just going to something that is popular. I don't like people like that. Like I'm making a comic book reference, but like I don't read comic books and like it's just like so fucking the most surface level fucking bullshit.
To be fair though, like if I was writing a quick rap or something, I probably would say something. I could see myself saying something similar, like
I could never see you saying that.
not
You would
those
say
exact words. Like I,
some like really fucked up shit.
I'm just like if in terms of quick shit that maybe I wouldn't think deeply about. I
Well, I mean,
mean,
was
like
this like a rap battle then or some shit, or is
no,
this
it
like a
was like a
song?
song. It was just a song. They're just like styling on, and like in general styling, like not on a specific person. It just made me laugh. Like I don't know, it still makes me laugh. I don't know why exactly. I just like fucking weird, like I'll fuck your shit up type lyrics. It always has. One thing I would like to say is the reason why I think I might say something like that is because, like, okay, so let's say I have this lyric where, like, for some reason I have to say I have to really fucking body somebody with my bare hands. Who am I gonna say? Like, who, like, would come to mind, like, me, personally? Because I don't
I don't
recall.
know, like Teasel or fucking Houdini.
I'm talking, no, I'm talking about in comics. Like, if I had to make a comic book reference or something.
I don't know,
Who?
Superboy Prime. If we're really talking about one hitter quittering someone,
Yeah, but I
like
don't know Superboy
Superboy,
Prime. Like,
Superboy Prime punched so hard that it like put a hole in the fucking universe, and like started the Crisis
yeah,
on
but that's
Infinite
like,
Earths.
that's fucking obscure, basically. Like,
Not to anyone who even has a passing fucking knowledge of comic books.
I have a passing knowledge of comic books, and I didn't, like, I don't know that in my active memory. Like, you saying
We've
it is like,
definitely
yeah,
talked
yeah,
about
yeah,
it
you
before.
saying it. Yeah, I'm saying you saying it is like, yeah, yeah, I remember that kind of weird shit. But I don't fucking remember that. And, like, it's kind of like, I guess the thing about it is like the routineness of like I'll beat someone, I'll whoop someone like Batman, like he just does it like all the time type thing. Like I will beat you, I will rip a hole into the fabric of the universe. Like I will punch you so hard. Like it's just somehow not the same in terms of like the context of rap, I guess. Like it's like over, it's like so overkill. And outside of, and I'm just talking like kind of common knowledge heroes, like what, like Daredevil. I mean, that could work, but that I feel like the same thing exists. Like I've seen him fucked up as much as I've seen him fuck other people up too. But I would definitely consider him as a fucking pugilist. Like I'd like to see how a Batman Daredevil fight could turn out in terms of just pure brawling skills. I don't know. Probably Batman would take it just because of the whole like built-in lore of like he is a master of all arts, whereas Daredevil is like he's a fucking hard ass puncher. He has this weird like radar stuff. I don't know how well that allows him to dodge everything. Like, can he like detect fucked up sound waves coming from an arm traveling type shit? Is that how his fighting skills work? I don't know. But he's just basically like a boxer and like not a professional one at that. And like, I don't know, yeah, I could say some shit about Iron Fist, but I'm sorry, like Iron Fist does not have the best fucking connotation. Like he has the connotation in my mind of like really bad martial arts, like in terms of they did a rush job training the actor. I'm sorry, but that's all I think of, even though he's actually supposed to be like literally like Iron fucking Fist. And he'll put that shit up your fucking ass. And like I don't know, like I'll whoop you like I'm Hulk. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know. Like it's
No, I agree that's not a good lyric either.
yeah. I mean, Spider-Man is definitely like a great hand-to-hand fighter. I mean, of a Spidey sense, but it's like I don't know if he's exactly known for it as much as Batman. I mean, yeah. Like I feel like he's kind of in the general public's eye. He's known more for just like, web slinging. Like kind of like what I was getting at with Hulk. Like I will fucking snap or like I will rage. Like
Yeah.
I'm on some Hulk shit.
Yeah, I think most people don't know how good of a fighter Spider-Man is because they
Yeah.
see him get it fucked up all the time. But that's because he's like pushed to his fucking limit. Like if Batman was going up against Spider-Man villains, like he'd be fucking dead a lot of the time. Like he couldn't
Oh
fucking
yeah,
survive.
that shit ain't even like yeah, like Spider-Man is like Batman could never fucking see Spider-Man.
Yeah, I don't think Batman
Um,
can see Daredevil either.
I don't know about like I said, I don't know the nature of how fucked up his power is, like his hearing and like
His
his
shit, he
weird
can do
vision.
like that predictive muscle shit. Basically, he
Okay,
could
if he
like
can do that,
he
then
could
yeah.
hear like the muscle fibers like tensing in Batman's fucking shit and be able to predict where he's gonna go. He'd be able to fuck Batman's shit up. Plus, Daredevil's style is a kind of not exactly counter based, but he does a lot of countering stuff in his fighting style. Unless it depends on what version we're talking about too, but just base Daredevil, I would say his style is very counter heavy, which would kind of play well against Batman, I feel. Since Batman
Yeah.
falls back to like heavy strikes a lot of the time, unless he's pushed really into like a martial arts battle. But I mean, in martial arts battles, he gets his fucking shit fucked up. Like Raja Ghul fucks him, fucking styles on him, and like people from League of Assassins like fuck his shit up. So it's not like Batman's the best martial artist in the fucking world. Like there's other
No,
people who have
no.
arts ability that like fuck Batman's shit up.
But anyways, yeah, I'm saying like I feel like I have a passing knowledge and genuine interest in, comics and lore and things like that. More than purely just like I only everything all of my interest comes from like a quick fucking like wiki article. I would say I'm above that. Not by much, honestly, but I could see myself not even a rap lyric, just like best fucking fighter, best hand-to-hand fighter. Like you have fucking 3 seconds to fucking name fucking three. Batman's gonna be in that shit. Like just off the fucking top. Like I could definitely see. Maybe not now. Maybe now I'd be like, wait a fucking minute, Batman's not. And then like I'd hesitate. But pre
Yeah,
this
I see what you're
conversation,
saying. I see
yeah.
what you're saying.
So
I
if
just mean, all right, if we're really talking public consciousness, other than Batman v Superman, the most recent thing is fucking Dark Knight Rises, and Bane fucked Batman's shit up in that.
yeah,
Like,
but the whole point of it was that like Bane is fucking up Batman. What the fuck? It was like it was all like I mean, I always joke about this, but like for the uninitiated type shit, and we are initiated,
yeah,
we're zeroing in on the fact that this doesn't matter that much anyways because Batman is like fucking can't go hella skiing and shit. Now his muscles are fucking deteriorated. So it's not a fair fight anyways. So we'd be like looking at that shit, but in terms of just general we're talking general perception. It's like holy shit. This is like almost something akin to a Thanos bodying fucking
Hulk.
Hulk moment in like, just like a base. From that moment on, he was Batman, that kind of fan. Like, it's like, what the fuck? Like, this guy is just dismantling Batman and he is going all out and he's just basically chilling. I mean, it's not like, you know, someone fucking squared up, like some random, like, you got more chance of fucking hitting the Powerball, and then he squares up, and Batman's like, like pretty much everyone else he's ever fucking got his hands on, he's fucking fucked the ever living shit up out of, outside of Bane.
The point you make of it not being a fair fight is interesting. But I will say Bane seems like he'd fucking dismantle Batman in his prime.
Yeah, he'd work harder for it though.
Like, Bane wasn't even fucking trying.
Yeah.
Like,
Like-
he was so lethargic in that fucking walkway fight. Like, he wasn't,
Yeah.
like, trying. And he
Yeah.
fucked Batman's shit up. Like, yeah, it would be more of a fucking fight for, like, Dark Knight, fucking Batman to fucking square up. But I still think, end of the day, Batman would get his fucking shit pushed in.
Yeah, because I don't know. The way the movie says it is like his fundamental problem was still fear or something. Like he was. I don't know though. Maybe like are we saying that TDK Batman just had more fear? Like he had a death wish by the time Dark Knight Rises came along. That's what made him weak. It's
Maybe
weird.
maybe not fear, but he had more to lose in Dark Knight.
Yeah.
There was more stakes involved, so he fought harder.
Yeah, I'm not diminishing Bane. Like I agree with you. He would have fucked him up. I was just setting up my argument, like, if it was presented to us, like, oh, fucking Batman's getting fucked up, we'd be very much paying attention to every factor. But for, maybe an average viewer, they would just be like, oh shit, Batman's getting fucked up, with no other consideration. But yeah, pugilist-wise, like, even right now, I'm like, Batman, fucking Daredevil, I'm like, and I have to like scroll and skip over Iron Fist. I don't want to fucking talk about Luke Cage. So you see, I'm like scrolling through, and like the time the buzzer would fucking go off, and I'm like, yeah, well, Batman. But if I sat there and thought about it between that, I would, I would ask like, well, how does Daredevil's power work? Just like I asked you. And like Spider-Man definitely comes to mind. So he would be like number 3, but that's like not even a fair fight. Like Spider-Man would like fuck
Cap
anyone's shit
doesn't
up basically.
even cross your mind at all.
Yeah, now he does. I'm just saying that's my whole point is like quick on the fucking like whatever's floating in my head. Like it's hard to just come up with Cap. I don't know why that
Yeah,
is.
because I mean, Cap is a fucking bangeranger. He's supposed to be able to fucking throw down. I would say
especially-
Cap could probably fuck up Batman. If not, it would be like a standstill fight. I don't see Batman fucking Cap up, and it's not because I like Cap more or something. It's just they're both proficient in so many different fighting styles. They're both basically peak human physiology. Maybe Cap is a little bit more than Batman.
I don't know
is,
about
depending on
Batman,
who's
but that's the
writing him.
thing. I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I would have to ask is like who's writing Batman, because I don't know if he's like in the peak human condition. I mean, Cap is like fucking maxed the fuck out. Artificially, he's maxed out. Like because he can take it, but it's still like he's chemically enhanced to get this way. Batman is just pure training. That also comes with like fucked up wear and tear on his body and shit. Whereas Cap is like, he can't even get drunk. Like that's like chemically enhanced. I feel like Cap would take it just in terms of peak human condition. Like,
Batman is supposed to be pretty fucking ubered in his physicality. He's supposed to really like keep himself in amazing shape. Generally, like again, depending on who's writing him and shit.
that's interesting.
I'd say like to be fair, you would take Batman at his best and Cap at his best, barring like weird like one-off things where like Cap got fucking gamma bombed and turned like Micro Hulk or some shit. Or like fucking Batman fucking, got fucking some sort of weird boost from some other fucking shit. Like, take that out of the equation, just they're both on their best day, toe to toe. It would either be a standstill or Cap would win, I feel.
Yeah, before I knew like Batman's physicality thing, I would say hands down Cap would win. But then we also go into the territory of like, where does Batman's tactics come in as well? We know that Captain America is no fucking slouch, but is he on Batman's genius, greatest detective level? And if it's like, okay, this is pure fucking fisticuffs, guys, no fucking funny business, I still feel like at some point when you're evenly-ish matched, fucked up tactics come into play. Like, I'm gonna fucking
Yeah, that's
feint
when they're the
here.
most important.
I'm gonna fucking sandbag here. Fucking Marcus Crassus's bitch ass, basically. Is what I'm thinking. Like fucking weird shit like that. Like make him think I have a fucking weak spot here, etc. Something weird. And like, Cap is no slouch, and he's a quick fucking thinker, and he'll be able to see through most shit. But
He's
Batman,
a tactical genius. He's supposed to be like tactical genius.
like on par with Batman's like intellect though.
See, I think Batman is a better detective, probably. The other thing is that we're crossing like the threshold between Marvel and Detective Comics. So
Excuse me.
the power scaling isn't even because like
Yeah, you're
DC
true.
is a lot
That's
more
true.
over the top in terms of shit. Like if you looked at just stats, I imagine, I don't have hard data on this, but I imagine that Cap would have a more realistic, like how much he could bench, or like what his like punch pound per square inch pressure is than Batman. Batman's would have been artificially inflated just because like that's how they roll at DC. Like all of their shit has to be like the strongest. Like they have to keep resetting DC because the power creep. Like they keep making people stronger and stronger to the point where like such shit eaters are like stronger than Marvel's strongest. Superman will like get to a point where he has no weaknesses and then they have to like nerf him again. Or like invent weird fuckers that like can have weird weaknesses. Like it's fucked up.
I think I just realized too, like that I've seen Batman fuck up people more than I have seen Cap fuck people up. But it doesn't make sense that like I would skip over Cap. I was trying to like figure out like why, how could I skip over Cap? Like he's like fucking going toe to toe with fucking Tony in a fucking like Iron Man suit.
Yeah.
And like Friday is like fucking like what the fuck? Like break out the fucking barn, boss. Like we can't fucking see his fucking hand to hand. But I think what I'm getting at here is like in terms of my experience, because I've basically only seen Cap in the movies, is that it's like quality over quantity. I've seen Cap in high quality, like fighting prowess showcase fights. But I've over the years just absorbed Batman beating the shit out of people. He's also getting the shit beat out of him, but it's like just pure quantity over years, over multiple series, over multiple panels. He's in like some kind of weird fist fight, and like he's just fucking letting these henchmen have it. And it's like so low quality, like fucking Batman Musso, like cannon fodder. But it's like over the years, how many times I've seen this, and like I've seen Cap fuck people up too, henchman wise, like in all 3, 4, 5 movies he's been in and he's done that shit, yeah. But and like it's like all of his fights are fucking quality. But I just connotate Batman with fucking squaring up more. Just not that that's like correct assessment, but just explaining maybe reverse engineering like why that could happen in my mind. And if it could happen to me, it could happen to like a casual, young, this generation rapper, I feel. That's like, yeah, he is doing some like, just kind of picking something popular, but I don't know. I feel like it's a bit unfair just to totally discredit him on that. I mean, if I can fucking think Batman, and like I'm a little bit more than a casual fan, like yeah, I'd give it to him. But yeah, I can see there is better fighters to, you know, if you're trying to think of a metaphor, like yeah, maybe definitely a better fighter could come to mind. I don't know, talking about all this like fighting prowess shit makes me like want to conceptualize like a hero or villain that really you just cannot fuck with hand to hand, like you just can't. But like it's a weird thing because maybe once like fucked up powers come into play, like it just doesn't matter anymore. When you have super speed, no matter how good you are fighting wise, you're gonna get fucked up.
Yeah, if it's like some fucking Quicksilver shit, where basically you're standing still, you can't defend against that. Like, no matter how good hand to hand is. If someone can hit you so fast, like faster than the speed of light, there's no way for you to defend against that. They could literally just fucking make you eat 50 hard-boiled eggs in like a nanosecond. Like, you'll be instantly fucking done. That'd be really fucked up if a speedster did that.
What?
Like, made someone eat 50 hard-boiled eggs. Like, in like one split second. Like, he just forced them all down the throat. Their stomach would be so fucked up. But they'd go from being fine to like almost ruptured, like instantly. And they wouldn't know why.
Like yeah, I'll give you a micro dose. Like 50,000 of them.
I remember there was
It's like the
something we had.
Flash, like the fucking main attraction of a boxing match is like the Flash versus security. It's like ding, blah, 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 like he doesn't need to do. He could do anything to just fuck him up, but he like is like fucking him up so bad.
It fucking ruined his life permanently.